Okay, so come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down. We have ourselves a Thursday grid. It's a beautiful day here. Fahrenheit speak, maybe low 70s today. Beautiful, sun is out, top was down on the way home. Gorgeous, gorgeous day. And look at this wine. Just watch this pour. This is the Chateau Bouchain Grande Réserve. It's a Côtes de Rhône from 2022. Just remarkable on the nose. Oh gosh, it's just a celebration of cassis, and we've got some other berries in there. Got some vanilla on the palate. That's remarkable. It is soft. It's full-bodied. It has bold flares. No tannins to speak of. This is a universally delicious wine. Will go with anything you want to make it with, other than maybe breakfast cereal. I would say it's got a slight metallic touch to the palate that makes me think of France. It is just remarkable. So clean. Such a beautiful finisher. At the bodega, it was about 20 euros. So very reasonable. But I can only imagine what this would go for in the States. I shudder to think. So if you can get your hands on one of these bottles, though, this is one worth drinking. This is good. This, in my generous as it may be opinion on most European wines, I can give this straight up a 4.0. That's just beautiful. Might have to get up and get some more in a second. I don't think I put enough in that glass. Okay, so what do we have in our grid today? Let's see. We have an Aiden Deshong and Adam Levav construction. This should be great. These are two pros if I ever knew any. I would love to meet them though at some point. Edited by Will Shorts for May 1st. It is May Day, and maypoles are up everywhere here in Bavaria. It is May 1st is the Mai-Feiertag, the May holiday. It's kind of like the German Labor Day. And if it's not a gas station or a train station or an airport, it's closed. I mean, it's done. And people are, of course, the restaurants are all open, right? And everybody's out and about. But it's just beautiful. Everybody's just dressed for the summer. It's sunny. It's so gorgeous. What a beautiful day. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's hop into our grid. I'll quit yammering on and on about the weather outside. But when you're cold 9-10 months out of the year, I'm going to celebrate these 2 months, you know. Yeah, okay, so schoolroom that serves as a studio. So AV lab would be too short, but maybe art lab would not. And used to use the art lab at the university where I was an attending professor. Soak up, how about absorb? Okay. Outcome of a hung jury could be a retrial. And how stylish. How about très chic? Brings up a prior topic. Okay. Daffy Duck speaking feature could be a lisp. Blank Men group that won a Grammy Award in 2001 for Best Dance Recording. Not a clue. I'm assuming Baja, maybe. Let's check though. What do we got here? Refuge from the Heat. Going with an Oasis. So I think we got Baja Men. I'd never heard of them. So, sweetener in some diet sodas could be stevia, witty. No, okay, that's how we say it in Germany. Witty. But I think this would be, it's a water closet. So maybe a lev or a loo in England. Give a lashing could be to berate. Got some nice fill today. Not quite straight up, could be a tilt. And gorgeous ones informally. Yeah, Clark, she's a real beaut. And old tone could be sepia. And I used to love working in sepia. Oh gosh, I just loved it. Trailblazing astronaut Jemison, and I think her name is May. And what do we have here? It's red as a stern warning, ricotta. No, that would probably be a riot act. So, to do a riot act, I'd have to get rid of this C and this T. And then I'd have to add a C and a T. Okay. I guess. Well, hopefully we'll figure this out soon, whatever's going on. Light unit could be a lumen. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Smithers. Film based on the 1983 children's novel The Sheep Pig. I have not a clue. Original error of Doctor Who, and I'm assuming BBC. Never seen any Doctor Who episodes. I've never had chance or occasion, I guess. But if somebody would tell me which season to start with, or how to watch them best, or it was this version that came out in 1990, or whatever the rule is on the best Doctor Who to watch, that's what I'd like to know, because there's a lot of it out there. Okay, so Sheep Pig. I'm assuming this is Babe. I mean, I've seen the DVD cover and the artwork, but I've never seen it. Whom Will Smith played in a 2001 sports biopic, and I'm assuming that was when he played Ali. And since it fits and it had an A there, kind of made sense to put it. Some comforters for toddlers, maybe blankies. Remember I was talking last week about how on Thursdays I feel like I'm just dragging my third point of contact because I'm so worn out, but then tomorrow when I should be really worn out, I'll have all the energy in the world. Yeah, that's it. That's what's going on right here. I wanna, maybe let me. All we can do is check it. It's 1 foot long, and I'm assuming an iamb. Getting into our poetics. Big thing in fast food. How about a Big Mac? And splendor. Oh, maybe éclat. Maybe. Sheet music symbol with a clef. Okay, brings up a prior topic or a hint to making sense of the answers in this puzzle's starred clues. So brings up a prior topic, maybe circles back. So that makes sense. We were just looking at that up here. If I take the circles C and T out of the answer and I move them to the rear, I get riot act, which is cool. So apparently that's what we have to do with all of these, which means that I'm probably going to want to just do the downs as much as I can. Modern prefix with normativity. How about cis? West blank furniture retailer. I don't have a clue. Not in the 5 letters, maybe least. And I'm not going to know what this is because, I mean, if stern warning is ricotta, I have no idea what that's going to be there. So dairy-less diet, probably the paleo diet. And I hear that Gwyneth Paltrow has given that up, and as I think I'm quoting correctly, going back to bread and cheese, carbs and cheese. You know, I don't eat anything but meat, cheese, and eggs. That's it. I mean, I don't know. Is that carnivore? Maybe on occasion I break those rules, so by having macadamia nuts. And I love MCT oil and everything from espresso to you name it. But if I had to give up cheese, there's no way I'd be on this strict zero carbohydrate ketogenic diet for 7 straight years. I mean, I don't budge from it. I don't ever have a cheat day or anything. But if I had to give up cheese, just kill me. Covenant could be a pact. I can make taco shells out of cheese. I can make spaghetti out of a can of chicken, some sodium alginate, and some calcium lactate. It's the coolest process. Got to use a little that thickening agent in there, right? You know, the xanthan gum. But I can almost make anything that I want. I got to figure out how to make good keto tamales. I do miss tamales. Son of Zeus and Hera would be Ares. Growing up solo. Singer Grande, how about Ariana? So it looks like we're trying to get to a bass line here, but that's not going to be what we're talking about. So turn into stars, say. Well, that is bass line at 18 across. I guess we're talking about censoring. So, okay. We had censor bar yesterday. This must be a thing in the algorithm these days, huh? Tsetse ply for our Tswana fly. We've got is for the people. Very good. Here come the hiccups. So we got monoski here, or kimonos. So I'm assuming we have West Elm furniture retailer. Never heard of it. No, I have no idea. Calls for sympathy. Please, maybe. Please, please. Piercings that might be felt while kissing. Going with lip rings on this one. You know, Shotzi should actually get. She should get that. Language that gave us Saskatchewan could be Cree. And country that was home to the Ebla Library would be Syria. Oh, I said Syria, not Siri. Sorry, Siri. Oopsie. Don't want her to work when she's not necessary right now. Who says you're a wizard, Harry? I hope we can get something on these downs because I have no idea. I don't know anything about Harry Potter except Harry Potter. And is there a Snape? Snape? This might be the puzzle that's going to get me. I haven't been gotten in a while, but this might be the one that does it. Past tense verb that's potentially confusing but grammatically correct when written twice in a row. Well, I had a question about your grammar, but after consulting the dictionary, I do not. Here. City that lends its name to a style of omelet. Oh boy, do I ever love omelets. I probably have omelets for dinner 3-4 nights a week. Just French omelet. Chives. Ghee. Yum, yum. Skincare brand. Oh, wow. So it's 6 letters going with the Vino. Carve out in a way I'm not going to know. I have no idea who that is. Columbus was born in Genoa. Not been there. And that seems a shame. But even if you're living in Germany, you just say to yourself, well, I mean, how far is Italy away? It's not far. Could be there in 4 hours or so. Just get on the Autobahn and go south. But once you get into Italy, you're just driving a long way to get from one point to the other. But they got a whole, toe of a boot that, yeah, it's big. Racket raising, I don't know, maybe noisy, maybe carve out in a way. I don't know. So we might be trying to get an Avenger in here. So maybe have a gal, pal. Villain's expression. It looks like we're trying to get for a reviling here, but I don't. President posthumously inducted into the World Golf Hall of Fame. Usually someone go with the I that we think we might have and put in Ike because the only one I can think of. One-time CIA foe would be the KGB. Times Square ball drop setting, Eastern Savings Time, I'm sure. Community associated with Out Magazine would be LGBT. Yeah, I'm going to go with reviling. So I'm wondering, so carve out in a way. I don't understand how this is working down here, but okay. I guess we got an Inez Mendoza and title friend of Marlon in an animated game, an animated film, and I guess it'd be Dory. So I guess I need to remember Hagrid. Okay. I don't think I know what's going on with these up here, but if I can see here, cat breed named after an Indonesian island from which it didn't originate. So Balinese, Monoskis, Riot Act. Okay, and then I would have Engiver? I don't know. I don't have a clue. Blank salt, form of magnesium sulfate. Maybe Epsom salt. I can't stand a whole bunch of time on this because my best friend's coming in a few minutes and kind of got to be ready for him. Uplifting work could be an ode. My heart is... so I left my heart in San Francisco. Quiet could be to muffle. And comedy club fair. Source of Andrew Carnegie's wealth, steel. Okay. Revered sorts, yes, very much. Love our elders, and I love our youth. Everybody's got something to offer. Like government secrets, occasionally leaked. Yes, that's true. Crackpot could be mad. Like does, deers, female deers. Okay. Memento could be a keepsake. And video game character speaking a gibberish language. Haven't got a clue. Popping pills, say maybe on meds. Yeah, Bram moved from Belgium to Trieste, and I'm the halfway point between here and there, so I love to see him. It's great. Video game character speaking, I guess maybe a sim. And more delicate and weak could be frailer. See, how did we do, Bob? All right. So again, engrave. Okay, engrave. Got it. Stand up. And evil. So we've got this R.I. evil grin. Okay, I get it. I think I'm tracking. All right, fantastic. Very clever. Very, a bit circuitous. Not a rollover Thursday. This had elements that felt Friday-ish to me, and I loved it. So very well done, Aiden, Deshong, Adam, Levav. Fantastic work. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful grid to get a chance to solve. What an honor that was. I think we'll let everybody go out of class earlier today, get outside and enjoy that sun that hopefully you're enjoying. Until we see you again, ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Auf Wiedersehen, tschüss, servus, grüß Gott, ciao, Cin-Cin. I love hearing from you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking, and thank you for your comments. Notice I have quite a few. Been at work all day today. Cannot wait to answer from yesterday, but you're all the very best. Be well out there. We'll see you on the morrow. Be well to your friends and your neighbors, especially the strangers around you. Cheers.